Have you ever shared something personal and later wished you hadn't? Maybe you told someone about your dreams, your plans, or something deeply personal. At first, it felt harmless, but slowly something changed. The energy around you shifted. Doubt appeared. Judgment appeared. Sometimes even quiet envy. Not everyone who listens to you wants to see you win. Some people listen to measure you. Some listen to compete with you. And some listen simply because information is power. Throughout history, wise thinkers understood this truth. The more you reveal about your inner world, the more control others may have over it. As the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, your peace belongs to you alone. Protecting your energy often begins with protecting your silence. Here are 7 things you should never tell anyone if you want to protect your energy. The first thing you should never tell anyone is your biggest goals. When you share a dream, you expose it to the opinions of others, and opinions are rarely neutral. Some people will doubt you, some will laugh, others may subtly discourage you without even realizing it. But something even stranger happens when you announce your goals too early. Your brain receives a small sense of reward simply for talking about them. Psychologists have observed that when people publicly declare their ambitions, they sometimes feel prematurely satisfied. The motivation to actually complete the goal weakens. The dream becomes a conversation instead of a mission. Wise people move quietly. They let results speak where words once could have. The second thing you should never tell anyone is your next move. There is a reason the greatest strategists in history valued secrecy. The ancient Chinese strategist Sun Tzu wrote that all warfare is based on deception. If others know your next move, they can prepare for it. They can block it, sabotage it, or simply get ahead of you. But when your intentions remain hidden, you keep the advantage. Mystery creates space for strategy. When people cannot predict you, they cannot control the outcome. Silence becomes your shield. The third thing you should never tell anyone is your weaknesses. Everyone has vulnerabilities, doubts, fears, insecurities. Sharing them with the wrong people can be dangerous. Not everyone will use that knowledge with compassion. Some will use it quietly. They may push your buttons during arguments. They may question your confidence when it matters most. Information about your emotional triggers can become a weapon in the hands of the wrong person. This does not mean you should never be vulnerable, but vulnerability should be shared carefully and wisely. Not everyone deserves access to your inner battles. The fourth thing you should never tell anyone is your past mistakes. Your past should teach you, it should strengthen you, but it should not always be public knowledge. Many people claim they believe in growth and forgiveness, yet when someone learns about your past mistakes, they may begin to see you only through that lens. The philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche once suggested that human beings often judge quickly and remember faults longer than virtues. Your past does not define who you are becoming, but to others, it sometimes becomes the story they refuse to update. That is why wise people allow their transformation to be visible through actions, not confessions. The fifth thing you should never tell anyone is your financial situation. Money reveals more about people than almost anything else. If people believe you have less than them, some may look down on you. If people believe you have more than them, some may envy you. Financial transparency can quietly change relationships. Suddenly, expectations appear. Comparisons begin. Resentment grows in silence. Your financial path is deeply personal. It reflects your sacrifices, your risks, your discipline, and your mistakes. Not everyone needs access to that information. Peace often lives where comparison cannot enter. The sixth thing you should never tell anyone is your acts of kindness. When generosity becomes an announcement, its energy changes. True kindness is powerful because it asks for nothing in return. It moves silently through the world, helping where help is needed. But when people constantly speak about their good deeds, something subtle happens. The focus shifts from the person who was helped to the person who helped. The Roman philosopher Seneca once wrote that the best kindness is the one forgotten by the giver but remembered by the receiver. Quiet generosity protects both your integrity and your energy. The seventh and final thing you should never tell anyone is your deepest personal struggles, your battles with loneliness, your private grief, your emotional storms. These parts of your life are sacred. Sharing them with the wrong people can drain your energy instead of healing it. Some may not understand. Some may dismiss your pain. Others may repeat your story in places you never intended it to go. Not everyone has the emotional capacity to hold your truth with care. Protect your inner world. Your struggles deserve respect, understanding, and trust. And trust is rare. The truth is, silence is often misunderstood. People think silence means weakness, secrecy, or distance. But silence can also mean wisdom. It means knowing that your life is not a performance for the world. It means understanding that not every thought needs an audience. Not every plan needs approval. Not every feeling needs explanation. Your energy is one of the most valuable things you possess. Every word you share releases a piece of it. Choose carefully where that energy goes, because the most powerful people in the world often move in ways that are quiet, patient, and almost invisible until the moment their results speak for themselves. Sometimes the strongest protection is not building walls. Sometimes it is simply knowing when to remain silent.